Well, it's a miserable rainy day, but we're here to look at some more recent purchases. Big bag to get through today. Lots in there, all from a car boot sale. And I think there's some good things in there as well. So let's have a look at what's coming up on today's show.
Coming up, playing games.
Someone's about to blow up.
An old school pencil case.
Now for what I believe to be the highlight of the show.
And something rather unusual. All on today's recent purchases.
So then, who can actually tell me what this is? Yes, you've guessed it. It's a hot water bottle cover. As it says there, hot water bottle and cover. But unfortunately, the hot water bottle seems to be missing. Yes. I wasn't aware until just now, actually, that it was meant to have a water bottle with it. I thought it was just the cover. Let's take a look at the tag a bit more closely. Alright, here we go. Obviously, it's hot water bottle cover, and that's 100% polyester, if that's of any interest to you. It's made in 2011. And it's made by Character World. I'm sure you all know Character World. And that tag there is just the washing instructions. Yeah, so the illustration on the front, as you can see, is a CGI Thomas. An illustration of CGI Thomas. These illustrations appear quite often in the magazines. And as I said, there's no hot water bottle in the back there. Although it looks like I've bought it new, it was actually bought from the car boot sale. It was just, you know, new at the car boot sale. I suspect I paid about £1 for it, although there's no label on it saying what I paid. Next, we have the first of what promises to be many jigsaw puzzles, and there it is. As we can see, it's from Marks and Spencer, and when new would have cost £5. I wouldn't have paid nowhere near that. I'd have probably paid about £1 for this at the boot sale. And as you can see, it's actually two little puzzle, well, two not little puzzles, but it's two separate puzzles that make up one big puzzle. You've got the border, which is one jigsaw, then you have this promo of Thomas, which is another jigsaw. I don't think I've covered this one before. It's quite a clever way of opening this, I'll show you that. So, how to open this? Well, it's quite a clever design. We've got this piece of jigsaw here. This isn't actually from the jigsaw, this is just here for show. And what you have to do is you have to slid it into this little slot here. Push the handle through, like that. And it opens up like that. And it's a clever design, because, let me just do it back up, it actually prevents the puzzle from spilling out. Although it opens, no pieces can get out, and I can do that as roughly as I please, and it still won't come out. So that's a good design, because I'm sure, you know, if you've had board jigsaws like this, you know, when you carry it along, these boxes, they get bent and back, you know, pieces do fall out. So yeah, that's a very good design. It's also, I suppose, it's child proof. I don't know why you'd want to stop a child from getting in there, but I mean, I should imagine a child would have difficulty with that. Speaking of children, it's time to see if it's all there. So let's take it to Calico and see how long it takes him to figure out how to open it. Good day. Oh, hello. It's absolutely chucking it down over by the shed. It's lovely here, isn't it?
That's down to that bloody global warming, isn't it?
No, I think it's more of an excuse as to why continuity has gone horribly, horribly wrong.
They're like Thomas. But anyway, what have you got for me today?
Now I've got you this floor puzzle.
Okay. Give us a minute.
No, what are you doing?
Moving the table.
Why?
Because if I'm going to do a floor puzzle, I'm going to need to do a nice clean bit of floor to do it on.
Just do it on the table.
You sure that's allowed?
Yes, look. It's made up of it's sort of 2 jigsaws in one, basically.
So do I get double pay for it?
You don't get paid.
Well, I think I should get double pay.
Yeah, all right. Yes, you can have double pay. Right, I shall leave that to you, and I'm off back to the torrential downpour.
Have you got an umbrella or anything?
Only a sunshine.
Sunshine, my only sunshine.
So then, how'd you get on?
Yeah, not too bad.
How are we going to get this back up to the shed?
You didn't really think this through, did you?
I know, we'll use magic.
Magic?
Yeah, what? 3, 2, 1.
Whoa. How did he do that?
So by the magic of YouTube, there is the finished puzzle. Let's take a look at it in more detail. There's the promo of Thomas. This is just, you know, I'm sure you've all seen this before. Don't know what station that is. Is it Droyle? And along the top we got obviously the usual Percy, Thomas, James. Down this side, Henry, Gordon, Edward, Fat Controller. But now, what I like about this jigsaw is that it's also included a few of the characters that aren't so common. Spencer, Emily, nice to see them. But, more importantly, Arthur and Murdoch. 2 great characters there. It's rare for them to be on a jigsaw, isn't it? You know, especially when there's no Toby or other characters that are more prominent within the television series. So let's just take a moment to go back to the box itself. There it is. Let's have a look at the information on it, see when it's made. It was made in 2008. Right, next up we have... Now, what is that I hear you cry? Well, it's a jigsaw puzzle. Now, to see if all the bits are there, we're going to take it down to see Calico. Must be your lucky day that I got for you. I got for you another jigsaw
puzzle. Yay. Can't you do them yourself?
What, and deprive you of the fun of making jigsaw puzzles? Wouldn't be so cruel. There you go, crack on with it then.
Goodness sake.
Oh yeah, you did that one alright. I think I can get this one back to the shed myself. Just gotta be careful, easy way.
Idiot.
Careful. Well, as you can see here, this scene I'm sure is familiar to most of you. This is, I think, anyway, it's meant to be make someone happy. You know, Mrs. Kindly's daughter's wedding. I know James is there, and he wasn't there in the real thing, but I think that's what this puzzle is loosely based on. As we can see in small, well, you can't see, but I can. In small down here, it says copyright Thomas Gullane Limited, 2001. Now I'm assuming this was part of a 3 Jigsaws in 1 box set, but this one's been separated and put in a bag. Bought this from the boot sale as well. I can't remember buying it, but probably would have paid around 20p for it. So yeah, no big deal. No, obviously it would have been nice to have had the 3 in a box, but it's a nice jigsaw, that one. Yeah. Now for what I believe to be the highlight of the show. There it is. Now, isn't that wonderful? It's a pencil case, and it's an old pencil case, and obviously it's meant to depict the classic series opening, where Thomas goes past the windmill, you know, at the start of the show. And obviously that windmill's supposed to be over here in front of Thomas, but never mind. And up there, you see it's got the classic Thomas and Tank Engine and Friends logo. That's nice. And yeah, same on the other side. There's the zip. See if it works. I haven't tried this before. This will be the first time. Oh, it is stiff, but it does still work. Let's try and do it up. What makes this well, more unique and rare, I suppose, in my eyes anyway, the fact it's still got its original tag. And let's just take a look at this tag. As you can see, that's made by a firm called Copyright. Copyright Stationery Limited, Cambridgeshire, England, made in Hong Kong. And on the back here, it's got Thomas the Tank Engine pencil case. The label is a bit worn, it's seen better days. It's a bit singed by the looks of it. But still. And down here, look, we've got the copyright K and Ward 1984, 1986, and Britt-Allcroft Limited 1984. I should imagine this is from 1986, because I think you always go by the copyright date that's the most recent. I don't know about that, but I'm guessing this is from 1986, which would have been Series 2. Yeah, I love this. And up here we can see it's got like a sticker mark here, and obviously under there you can see it's got 10p. That's what I paid for this. So 10p. From this, for this, it's, you know, it's amazing. This is one of my favourite buys I've bought in a while. I'm sure you can understand why. Very nice. Next up, we have this, which I'm sure is familiar to most of you. It's the it's Thomas and Friends PC game, Building the New Line. It's by Mindscape, and here's a look at some of the things you can do. I suspect some of you are wondering what this game is like to play. Well, you need no longer wonder, because earlier on I gave this game to Calico. If you don't want to watch the following clip, all you need to do is go down into the description and select the next item, and you'll skip onto that. But let's see how Calico got on. I'm here with Calico, and he's going to try out the Thomas's New Line PC game.
I am.
Alright, so we're going to start it up. Well, the Britt-Allcroft company, isn't it nice to see that?
Really?
Oh, golly.
Is that the name of their company? Go on.
Yeah.
Welcome back. To play a previous game, click on your name. If you would like to start a new game, click on the New button. Please click the green go sign to proceed. If you would like to start a new game, click on this button which says New. Now Junior Engine Driver for easy play or Senior Engineer for a bit harder play?
I'm gonna live life to the full.
You could have a bit of a harder play.
Yes.
I'd like to point out that it
You
isn't.
must be the new engine driver.
It's Michael doing the
We've been
narration, isn't it?
expecting you.
I would have thought
Our
so.
little island of Sodor is becoming a busy place, and we need your help to build some new branch lines to make things run more smoothly. Well, engine driver, I'm sure you're ready to get started. Once you build the branch line, you can ride the rails around your branch line as much as you want. Then celebrate at the grand opening in your new station house. Click an engine you would like to drive today. You can always select another one if you change your
You're going to go
mind.
with the Liverpudlian
I'm Thomas.
Percy.
I am, as he's green. And
Hi, Percy.
so it might
He's not
green.
Liverpudlian.
Please click the green go
Okay.
sign to
Travesty.
proceed.
And I'm gonna go to.
Rocks and coal are ready to be picked up at the quarry. Watch
quarry.
out for falling rocks. Now select the track layout you want to build. We have several shapes of track, so click on the one you want. This track has many twists and turns. I'm
Being
sure
a bit
you want to
adventurous,
begin
aren't you?
building your line by laying the track. Click on the track piece, then click on the track to put it down. Move the piece over the track to see where it goes. Click here to go back to the engine shed and begin again.
And there you
Once
go.
you're
As
happy
easy
with
as
all
that.
your choices, click the green go sign to proceed. The quarry workers need supplies. Click some items to deliver. Select some cargo to deliver. Oil drums. Rocks. Coal. Hard hats. Shovels.
Shovels.
Picks. Your new branch line is splendid. Well,
Donald and Douglas's theme tune.
ride all around it. Make sure everything is working properly before the grand opening. To make the train go faster, click this small blue train.
Making some very weird noises there, wasn't he? Sounds like he's about to blow up.
George looks
Oh dear.
angry. We will have to rebuild this section of the track before we can continue. Select the track that matches the section George paved over.
Greg, if you don't mind.
Select the track that matches the section George paved over. You are a good engine driver.
Why does he sound like Thomas?
Don't know. And now, after you've had a play on that, you
This
can
is
go.
the works where we can clean and repair the engines.
Where we can
Percy
clean and
has
repair
been
the
working
engines.
hard. Let's fix him before we decorate him for the grand opening. Click on one of the items below to get the engine.
And why are they now playing Bertie's theme tune?
Use this rag to clean the engine. Now I'm clean and can get ready for the grand opening.
You've got his whistle
Now
on.
we'll show them what a little tank engine can do.
And you have to tighten his nuts up.
So you fiddle with his nuts and twist them about.
Thank you for tightening my bolts.
Bolts, not nuts. You can't say nuts.
Yeah. Put his
That
light
will
on.
help me see in the dark. Click
And
on the green
what's she
go
done?
sign. See you in the new line station house where we will decorate for the grand opening.
Yeah, we'll see
I'll
you there,
make sure
Michael.
Percy is ready for you.
So if I can remember.
Percy has worked very hard today. Let's get him ready for the grand opening. Click on the decorations you want to try out.
Why are they
Click
playing
on
the Flying
green
Kipper
go
theme
sign to
tune?
see more decorations.
The whole game is flawed. You can choose which colour you like. I'm going to go for green and yellow. That's it.
Because green's your favourite colour.
And green is Percy's colour. Yeah.
Click on the decorations you want to try out. Click on the decorations you want to try out. So Topham Hatt will be proud of us little engines.
You hope.
You're a bloody disgrace, Percy.
Excellent. The quarry needed a new branch line.
I think I made one, didn't it? Really?
This will make
Very
a
good
fine
job.
photograph. I'll be sure to put a copy in your letterbox. Go back to the sign-in
Pigeonhole,
screen
I
whenever
believe
you
they're
want
called.
to see the branch lines you've completed. Well done.
And that is
This
how the
new
game
branch
works.
line
You gotta
will
show
be
us your
a really
photograph.
useful new addition to our island. To print this card, click here. Even small engines can do a good day's work.
So I'm here with Calico, who's just had a go on the Build a New Line, or whatever it's called, game. What did you think of it?
That was alright. It wasn't nothing special.
Did you enjoy playing it?
It was a bit easy, I thought, but if it's aimed at so many young-year-olds, you know.
So young-year-olds.
Yeah, someone that's not really described as a senior engine driver, but
Would you recommend it
probably not.
to a child,
Yeah, probably.
but not to anyone else in the fan base?
No,
Was it nice to hear Michael?
it's alright.
He was quite into it, wasn't he? Pumpkins.
It does, yeah, pumpkin.
Yeah. And it was nice to see George, and I think Thumper's in that game as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, you enjoyed that then?
I did, yes. It was very good.
Okay. The highlight of your recent purchases career?
Yes, better than puzzles.
Damn them puzzles. Okay, back to the shed. With me.
Where it's raining.
Yeah. Alright, next up we have this. This is another Star by highlight of the show. And as some of you will see already, this is in English. This is Japanese. And I didn't buy it online. It was actually at that same car boot sale. There was an Asian woman, and she had a store full of Japanese stuff. This was the only Thomas thing, but just imagine she'd been back home and bought a load of this stuff, you know, and didn't open it, and so thought she'd sell it. All the writing in the back is obviously in Japanese. At the bottom, at the top here it says lunchtime in English, but the rest is Japanese. And as you can see there, it's made in 2004. And the front, I like this design. This is a nice design. Got the Fat Controller, Gordon, Caroline, Harold, Thomas, and Bertie. I like that. And what I also like English products to have this is that the wrapper is actually got a little, you know, popper, a button. And so you can take it out of its packaging and then put it back in. And there it is, out of its packaging. There's the logo on the side. On the bottom, that's all that basically says is made in Japan in a load of Japanese writing. There's a sticker that's in English. It says Sony Creative Products Inc. and that's who releases the Japanese DVDs. 2003, Gullane Thomas Limited. Let's open it up. Oh, right, here we are. Inside, it's got two separate little compartments in the box, two little ovals. I suppose that's for salad or something. And that goes in there like that. And then the lid goes on the top and clips up. Yeah, it's a very nice thing. Pity we don't get little boxes like this, really, and over here. I do remember this actually was quite expensive. I think it was about £3, but I paid it because it was Japanese. It was a bit unusual, something a bit different to show you. I'll put it in back to front. Never mind. I expect you're sick of the sight of jigsaws now, so coming up next we've got another jigsaw. But of course, before we can do anything else, we got to make sure all the pieces are there, and that's where Calico comes in. Yeah.
Oh, another flaming puzzle.
Yeah, well this one's 60 pieces, so you better crack on with it, haven't you? There you go.
I'll
See,
get
I'll be
started
back
on you
later.
in a minute.
What?
What? That was an ordeal, I tell you now. If I get another puzzle in my next episode, I am resigning. Alright? Just bear that in mind. Okay? That's it. You walk off and say nothing.
Not in the script. Whoa. Whoa. Forgot the box.
Yeah, you get out of here. Come on, get out of here.
Okay, got it. So, what can I tell you about this Jigsaw? Well, to start with, has a sort of Series 1 feel about it, if you know what I mean. Can't be Series 1 because it's got Harold, and he wasn't in Series 1, but it has, and it shows Thomas, Henry and Annie, and obviously Harold, at a station which looks to me like Lower Tidmouth, although obviously you don't know that, but it does look like Lower Tidmouth. To start with, it looks like it's all there, but if you look closely down in this bottom corner here, this piece is not actually from this Jigsaw. That kind of looks like Terence's caterpillar track there. I think it is from a Thomas Jigsaw, but it's not from this one. So sadly, this is incomplete. Let's just take a closer look at the box itself. There obviously is the image, Thomas and Henry, 60 piece, there's the old Thomas logo, and on the back it's got a sticker at the top here that says Early Learning, so I should imagine this was bought from the Early Learning centre. Lastly, but by no means least, are these two. These are story library books, of course. One's Alfie and the other's Cranky. As we can see, Cranky is book 7 in the series. There's the back cover. Cost $2.50 when new. This is a first edition, I think. Illustrated by Robin Davis and Jerry Smith. There's the Fat Controller's intro, and there's the publications information. First published in Great Britain, 2003. Yes, this is first edition. And as you can see, it's pretty standard. Standard for a story library book. It's based on the Series 5 episode Cranky Bugs. I do enjoy these books. I really do. They're some of the better books around nowadays. Let's have a look at Alfie. Alfie is of course book 49, which is obviously, that's book 7, that's book 49, there's quite a difference there. And on the back there's all the other things available. That was the original complete set, and then they added on to it like Victor and Kevin. Let's just have a look inside. Beautiful illustrations again by Robin Davis and Jerry Smith, I believe. Okay, so we're actually going to be giving away 2 story library books. I already have them, and all you need to do to be in with a chance of being picked at random for one of these books, or both of the books even, all you need to do is send Calico a PM, and in the subject bar where it says subject, put in either Alfie or Cranky. It is important. That is most important. Either put Alfie or Cranky in the subject bar. If you don't do that, you will not be entered into the draw. So you don't have to write anything in the actual PM. You can just write I want the Alfie book, or I want the Cranky book. Or if you can go in for both books, but we need separate PMs for each book. So if you want the Cranky book and the Alfie book, send 2 separate PMs, one labelled Cranky and one labelled Alfie. If you put them both in one PM, we will not enter you, And we'll be picking winners for the giveaways. Well, the people we want are not really winners, are they? Because they're in a competition. We'll be picking out the people who have got the books and that randomly in a video at a later date. After this series has ended, we'll do a special standalone video, like our competition announcement videos that we do for SteamTeam's quizzes. We'll be doing one of those, but we'll reveal each giveaway from this series, because there probably will be more. I can't say that for definite, but keep watching. There probably will be more giveaways in future episodes, but then we'll just do them all in the competition announcement video after the series. And please, please, please use a bit of common sense. If this video's been up over a month, do not enter. Just don't enter. You're wasting everyone's time. You're wasting your own. You're wasting ours. Believe it or not, I still do get people enter other giveaways from my other recent purchases videos on my channel still, and some of them have been up for a year. I just don't understand it. All it takes is a little bit of common sense. So yeah. So look at when this video's been put out, and just think, that's going to have gone by now, because I can't say a closing date, because at the minute we don't know, because we don't know when this is going out. So yeah, so please do enter for that, and we hope you've enjoyed yourself today, looking through some of the recent purchases, stuff from a car boot sale. I'm going to another car boot sale at the weekend, so I might have some more stuff. Until I see you again, probably next week, it's bye bye everybody, bye bye from me, and from Calico, it's
another bloody puzzle. Anyway, thanks for viewing. See you next time.
See you again soon.